Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone. Today we want to talk about stages in life. Before that, I will introduce our members. My name is Siti Nur Anissa binti Sharudi.
My name is Nura Ain Amnani binti Damanhuri.
My name is Nura Nabila binti Hairuniza.
Hi, I'm Nur Batrisha Rosman.
I want to discuss about the article narrated by Million of Stages in Life by Erikson. The article Stages in Life was written by a famous responsible for developing the concept of identity crisis and psychosocial development. Throughout the reading of this article, it becomes clear that it focuses on the stages of psychosocial development based on Freud's psychosexual theory. According to psychosocial theory, we experience 8 stages of development over our lifespan from infancy through late adulthood. The first stage is infant. The infant will trust versus mistrust about the world in which they live. To resolve this feeling of uncertainty, infants look toward their primary caregiver for stability and consistency of care. If the care infant receives is consistent, predictable and reliable, they will develop a sense of trust which will carry with them to other relationships, and they will be able to feel secure even when threatened. Success in this stage will lead to the virtue of hope. By developing a sense of trust, the infant can have hope that as new crises arise, failing to acquire the virtue of hope will lead to the development of fear. For example, if the care has been harsh, or inconsistent, unpredictable, and unreliable, then the infant will develop a sense of mistrust and will not have a confidence in the world around them or in their abilities to influence events. The second stage is toddler. There is autonomy versus shame, and doubt for toddler begin to explore their world. They learn that they can control their actions and act on their environment to get results. During this stage, we learn to master skills for ourselves. Not only do we learn to walk, talk, and feed ourselves, we are learning fine motor development as well as the much appreciated toilet training. Here we have the opportunity to build self-esteem and autonomy as we gain more control of our bodies and acquire new skills, learning right from wrong, and one of our skills during the terrible twos is our ability to use the powerful word no. It may be pain of parents, but it develops important skill of the will. It is also during this stage, however, that we can be very vulnerable if we are shamed in the process of toilet training or in learning other important skills. We may feel great shame in the of our capabilities and suffer low self-esteem as a result. The most significant relationships are with parents.
I want to share a video about stage in life by Erikson. So my part is from stage 3 until stage 5. So I can share with you guys stage in life by Erikson in stage 3, stage 4, and stage 5. So based on this article, at the third stage or stage 3 is initiative versus guilty. At this time, the children are in a comfortable and active zone. They always like to do whatever activity can make them happy, like to interact with friends and other people around them. But at the same time, if they are reprimanded or forbidden from doing something that they are doing, they will feel sad and guilty. Like example, parents are angry at the child is always playing. Then the child will feel guilty and will not be active or afraid to play afterwards. Then next in stage 4 or fourth stage, it's industrial versus inferiority. Throughout social interaction, children begin to build pride in their achievements and abilities. Children who are encouraged and praised by parents and teachers develop a sense of competence and confidence in their skills. Like example situations, individuals are trying to do their best so that they can make others feel proud of their own accomplishment, for example, their parents. Then the next is stage 5. On the fifth stage, it's identity versus role confusion. The fifth psychosocial stage occurs during the often turbulent adolescence. This level plays an important role in developing a personal identity that will continue to influence behavior and development for the rest of a person's life. Like example situation, individuals are searching for their true self identity. So they will be very observant of the situation around them.
Intimacy versus isolation is the sixth stage of Erikson's theory of physiosocial development. This stage takes place during young adulthood between the age of approximately 18 to 14 years. The major conflict centers on forming intimate, loving relationship with other people. Otherwise, we begin to share ourselves more intimately with others. We explore relationships leading towards longer-term commitment with someone other than a family member. Success in this stage will lead to the virtue of love. After that, on stage 7 of 8th stage of Erikson's theory is psychosocial development. This stage takes place during middle adulthood age 14 to 65 years. People experience a need to create or nurture things that will outlast them, often having mentors or creating positive change that will benefit other people. By failing to find a way to contribute, we become stagnant and feel unproductive. These individuals may feel disconnected or uninvolved with their community and with society as a whole. In this stage, we will lead to the virtue of care. The 8th stage and the final stage is ego integrity versus despair. This stage begins at approximately age 65 and ends at death. Erikson described ego integrity as the acceptance of one's one and only life cycle as something that had to be, and later as a sense of coherence and wholeness. If we see our life as unproductive, feel guilt about our past, or feel that we did not accomplish our life goal, we become dissatisfied with life and develop despair, often leading to depression and hopelessness. In this stage, we will lead to the virtue of wisdom. Thus, late life is characterized by both integrity and despair as alternating states that need to be balanced.
And based on the article review, it is important to remember that Erikson's theory of psychological development represents just one theoretical framework to describe how development takes place. While research has shown support for some aspects of the stages, such as the importance of involvement in work, relationships, and community, this does not mean that every aspect of the theory is a fact. However, these stages can be a helpful way to think about how people change through life and some of the typical challenges that they may be faced at different points of their life. Life is a journey of self-discovery. This is the opportunities for us to learn to becoming a better friend, partner, or a family member. By understanding the stages of life and what each phase entails, you can develop your self-awareness. And with self-awareness, you can live your life with purpose and intention. While there may be bumps along the road, the challenges we are faced with are the opportunities for us to grow. Personal growth is not necessarily easy, but it is rewarding for all of us in the future. So that's all from us. Thank you.